Hello children, today's topic is pronoun for apostrophe. That means the pronouns used when an apostrophe is present. When the sentence has feminine gender means a girl or a lady. The pronouns used are she or her. If the sentence has a masculine gender is a boy or a man. Pronouns used are his, him or he. If the sentence is talking about an animal or a thing, the pronoun used is it. So if the sentence has the word girl or lady or woman, the pronoun used is she. But if the sentence is talking about girls with an apostrophe or ladies with an apostrophe, the pronoun used is her. For example, the girl's shoes are pink. The girl's. Then we say her shoes are pink. Or the lady's hat is big. You say her hat is big. You cannot use the pronoun she. When there is an apostrophe like this, you cannot use the pronoun she. It has to be her. Now for a masculine, for a boy or a man, the pronoun used is either he or him. But if the boy has an apostrophe like boys or man's, then the pronoun used is his. You cannot use he or him. You have to use the pronoun his. For example, the boy's shoes are red. So we say his shoes are red. Or the man's hat is big. We say his hat is big. You cannot say he hat is big, but you have to use the pronoun his when there are apostrophes like this for a masculine gender. If we are talking about an animal or a thing, now for example, the dog. A dog is an animal. A pen is a thing. The pronoun used is it. But if we are saying the dogs or pens, then you have to put its with an apostrophe s. For example, the dog's tail is long. So I say his tail is long because the dog is a masculine gender. If I use the word pens, pens is a thing, the pen's cap is broken. So we say its cap is broken. Now which pronoun to use? I have just taught you. Girls or ladies. This girl's eyes are big. Here there is an apostrophe for the word girl, so it becomes girls. So in place of this girls, you cannot only take girls, you have to take the word this as well as the word girl. You have to use the pronoun her. Her eyes are big. You cannot write she eyes are big. The pronoun her is used when there is an apostrophe like this. And you cannot just put this, her eyes are big. So that is why you have to take this and the word girl and replace it with the pronoun her. Now if I say the girl has big eyes, here there is no apostrophe for the word girl. So then you write she has big eyes. So instead of the girl, you have used the pronoun she. Now when we are talking about a boy or a man, now for boys and mans, I told you, you have to use a different pronoun. This boy's shirt is yellow. Now we are talking about the boy's shirt, boys. with an apostrophe, the pronoun his has to be used. His shirt is yellow. But if I use the word boy alone without an apostrophe, then you have to use the pronoun he. He has a yellow shirt. Now you cannot use the pronoun his here because it will be wrong. When the word boy comes without an apostrophe, the word pronoun he is used. You also cannot write the pronoun him. If I'm telling you a sentence, I gave that boy a pencil, then you say, I gave him a pencil. But here you are talking about a boy in the first place, so you have to say he. Now for the word animals. When the word animals comes with an apostrophe, you can talk in general about animals, but if I'm talking about one particular animal, now for example, this is a deer, right? So it is a male deer. The female is called a doe, but a male, this animal is called a deer. For example, this deer's tail is short. We are talking about this deer's tail. So when there is an apostrophe with the word deer, you have to put the pronoun its tail is short. But if the sentence does not have an apostrophe like this, the deer has a short tail, the word it has to be used. Let's do a thing. This is a car, its wheel. This car's wheel is punctured. We are talking about something about the car, and it's given this car's with an apostrophe. The word its has to be used. Its wheel is punctured. But if I use a sentence without an apostrophe like this, the car has a punctured wheel, you only put it has a punctured wheel. Now let's use it in a sentence, children, as a practice. Arya's dress is pink. We are talking something about Arya. Arya's dress we are talking about. So in place of Arya, with an apostrophe, you use her. You cannot use she. She dress is pink is wrong. You have to use the pronoun her. The plant's leaves are falling. Now here the word plant has an apostrophe and we are talking about the plant's leaves. So which pronoun will you use in place of the word plant? The sentence is talking mainly about the noun plant. So you will use its leaves are falling. This is my granny. My granny's house is big. Now, as I told you earlier, instead of using my granny every time, you can replace it with a pronoun. But this pronoun has an apostrophe here. So, which pronoun will you use? This is my granny. Her house is big. Now, your granny is also a noun, but you cannot put the pronoun she. This is she, no. You have to tell the whole sentence, this is my granny, and instead of your repeating granny again, you use the pronoun her because it has an apostrophe. You cannot write she house is big. Her house is big. My father's watch is broken. Here we are talking about your father's watch. So there is an apostrophe. So in place of my father, you will put his watch is broken. You cannot write he watch is broken. You have to replace the words my father with the pronoun his. Children, I hope this is clear, the pronoun used for an apostrophe. Thank you, children.